Alright, in this video I'm going to talk about some more details regarding product listings and how to do them right and how to make really great product listings. So I'm going to start off with some information from Amazon, which honestly should be the rule of thumb for everything else you do online. These guys really have it together. Okay, they know what they're talking about, and everything that they say, you can pretty much apply it across the board to your eBay account and your website. So they're image standards. So you look here. I'll put all these links in a file for you or in the description, so you'll be able to see. Okay, so the image background must be pure white so that blends in with the background of their site, and obviously if you have an all white website it will too. It gives it a really nice clean look. It's the look that people think, view as professional these days, and it's definitely what you need to do. You want to make sure that the product fills at least 85% of the image or more, and all of the files should be at least 1,000 pixels or larger in height or width. This allows you to be able to zoom in on the product itself, which is really essential because people sometimes want to see a little bit more detail than what's there, and you don't want to give really small images because it just makes it look terrible. So there's a couple of things in here that are they're not really big picture, but you can go and you can look at the details yourself. Okay, you want to put a bunch of images in there, but you want to have one main image. You want to model all of your images after the main image. So there's some examples right here. Obviously, like, you can't have a gray background. You can't have items that aren't or they're not actually what you're selling. They're additional items in there too, because they don't want people to be confused. That's a really great rule. You don't want people to be asking you or thinking after they've already bought, oh, I should have gotten this with it. No, sorry, that didn't actually come with it. It's kind of deceptive and it causes problems. Here, this image of this lock, it's only showing a partial of the whole image. So you don't want to show a partial of the product, because then people think they're maybe just getting this metal bit instead of the whole lock, and it'll turn people off. You won't get as many sales. So follow these rules and you'll definitely get it there. Okay, this book cover, this is too small to read. So obviously, if you're selling an item that is, you need to read what's on it, then make sure that that is the main focus of the image. And see this. This is like an amateur type of Craigslist photo. You want to have a really nice sort of a vector, something from the manufacturer, as always. Another thing, you cannot put your logo on images. You may already have your logo on a bunch of images on your store so that people don't steal them or whatever. Some people think that'll protect them, but that's not allowed on Amazon, so you will have to go through and take that all out, whether it's going through Microsoft Paint and just erasing that area on every single image. Whatever it is, you're going to have to do it. You can't put any sales pitch on your images at all, so you don't want to put any text, anything like free shipping, deal, these are very soft, or anything like that. You don't want to do that at all. Also, you don't want to put up a image that is going to be grainy, which would be small. If you have a high resolution image that's at least 1,000 pixels in width, then you're going to be good. And that's pretty much it on images. So what I would suggest is just go and get everything from the manufacturer. They usually have really good stuff, not just in images. Obviously, it depends on the manufacturer. Not every manufacturer has good content, but that's a great place to start. If they don't have it, go to your distributor or whoever you got the product from, and they usually should be able to supply you with some great info. Okay, now, so I'm going to go to this other page here. This is the Amazon Style Guide. It talks a little bit about how to do your title and your branding and your manufacturing, and or naming your manufacturer and everything like that. So you want to get information from the manufacturer, but I've said this before, you don't want to copy word for word what the manufacturer says. You might just want to modify it just a little bit. You want to capitalize the first letter of each word in your title. So let's say that maybe We're going to go out here and I'm just going to find an example real fast. So let's go to Amazon. All right. This is something that I was looking at recently. Okay. So this right here, oh, here we go. Here's a better example because this one's not really doing that well. So this is a variation listing. So here we go. Here's a brand, Black Diamond Peeps Tour Pro 34 Jet Force Avalanche Airbag Pack. So you see everything is capitalized in this. It has the brand. You can see here the image is big, so I can automatically zoom in on it. I can just click this and view it if I want to as well. It also has, in all the bullet points are used. Amazon only lets you have a couple of those. You get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bullet points that you can actually use. So your title and your bullet points are going to be the most important things. You're going to want to put the most vital features of the product here. And like I said, this is the same across the board. You can apply all of these things I'm saying right here to your eBay listings as well, and your site. It's very, very solid. And then down here, you'll see here's some more technical details, which I'll show you how to fill those in another video. But you see we have some essential information here: what color it is, how much it weighs, the dimensions, the size, sport type. Some of these, that's not really relevant. Yeah, snowboarding. For snowboarding, it could be for anything. I mean, this is an avalanche airbag pack, so you just kind of got to pick your battles with that. That's not really important. And down here, sometimes in some categories, you do get a description that is down here as well. Amazon doesn't always show it, and I can't tell you exactly why that is. They just don't always show it. That's pretty much as straightforward of that. Okay, so I'm gonna let you show you on this. So in your title, you do not want to put any promotional messages. You don't want to put your company name in there. You don't want to put anything like free shipping or 10% sale or anything like that. It's tacky. People will not like it. It's not allowed, period, on Amazon. And you definitely shouldn't do it on eBay. eBay has publicly discouraged it. And you shouldn't do it on your own site as well. It's just really not the way things are done anymore. It's kind of died. It should have died in like 2000. But anyway, let's see. You want to put relevant information inside of the title, especially. You want to put the brand, the model, the manufacturer. So those things are essential because that's pretty much what people will be searching for. If the brand is strong and people search for the brand, then that's definitely essential. Now, if it's just a one-off item that's private label and it's just like a China Alibaba product, then maybe you want to use keywords about what the product does, which is a little bit different there. But generally, if you're selling mainstream brand, strong brand products, just make sure you include those things in there. Even on the Alibaba stuff, include that as well, because you want to put your best foot forward and you want to build a name for that brand. If it's your brand or if it's just you're the only seller on it, you want to make sure that that is included as well so people can kind of remember what that is. So you want to make sure that you've also got, well, let's see, it's running over some of the same things here. Images, key features, you want to put your country of origin, your dimension, any warranty information in the back end. I'll show you how to do that as well. And that's really it. I mean, you can apply that as, to everything else that you have going on, any other channels. This is solid information. I would just use this and make it the law for listing products for your company, and you really can't go wrong. I will put links to all this stuff so that you can go ahead and you can see it. But that's really it when it comes to listing products, like the guidelines for like how to actually do it, and where you should get the information from and how it should be presented. It needs to be clean, professional, it needs to be reliable information. You do not want to get your product details from any other seller. You want to get them from the manufacturer. You don't want to be getting them from Joe Schmo's, EasyStore.com, because you have no idea if Joe Schmo has the accurate details. So you want to make sure you get them from a reliable source, your distributor or your manufacturer every time, and that's about it. So I'll put the stuff in here, and thanks for watching, and I'll have some more information for you in some other videos here soon.